Hello and welcome to Odyssey Motorsport TV's coverage of the DriveTrainer Motorsports Friday night community session on iRacing. I'm TJ Yankee, and alongside me, as always, is Lesean Young-Dilworth. How you doing tonight, Els?
I'm doing good, TJ. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. It's Friday night up here in the Motor City. It is in the negative temperature, both Fahrenheit and Celsius. It's quite chilly, but I am at my rig. My computer is doing double duty as a heating element in my office because it's running iRacing. How's the weather down south treating you?
Oh man, down in Florida, it's just nice and cool. It's chilly, but it's like Florida chilly, so it's not even like I'm worried about it. But I feel bad for what's going on over there, man. It's probably gonna be a mess with the ice and stuff and the cold.
Yeah. It's I mean, it's fine. I'll get over it. I'm sure. But yeah, so tonight the DriveTrainer Motorsport hosts these Friday night community sessions around 9 p.m. and then a second session immediately after, usually around 10, but it just depends on how long that first session is. Every Friday, that would be Eastern time. So all are welcome, and it's a mixture of fun, team recruitment, and league training. So be sure to check out the Discord link in the video description below to join in on the team's activities. So tonight's session is going to be at Phoenix Motor Speedway's roval, the road course, and the Toyota GR86. This is a legacy roval that is 1.51 miles with 13 turns. This week's production car challenge is actually at this track, which is a multi-class series that includes the GR86. So tonight we'll start with the guided onboard lap, and then we will jump right into the race as Els and I are both in this race. So this is a delayed broadcast. So any specific areas of this track that you found challenging, Els?
The first corner, man. First
Yeah.
corner is like a long Daytona first corner. This whole track is like a mini Daytona, but the very first corner is very deceiving, and you gotta have some cojones to go around there safely. So yeah, it's definitely the first corner.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, tonight was the first time I've ever driven this track, so I would have to agree with you. That first corner, it doesn't seem like it ever ends. It just keeps turning left. It keeps turning left. It keeps turning left. It doesn't seem to end. But
It's a long corner.
yeah, it sure is. Before we get to our onboard, let's go ahead and talk about our first sponsor tonight. Tonight's broadcast is sponsored by Me Shirts. If you are looking for personalized gear or a fan of DriveTrainer Motorsport, jump over to Me Shirts and check out all the swag available. They have hats, shirts, hoodies, stickers, flags, just about anything you can think of available for purchase. You could also create personalized gear for your team, your bowling league, any sort of group by sending an email to getmeshirts@gmail.com. I've gotten a few items from them, and they are awesome. They're great quality, and they're at an affordable price point. So if you're a fan of the team or of one of the drivers and you would like to show your support on your person, check out meshirts.co. The link to the site will be in the description below. There's a selection of DriveTrainer Motorsports products that are already there available for you to take a look at. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump right to our onboard. I will be walking you through an onboard lap here as we go across the start finish line here at Phoenix, the Phoenix roval here into turn one. This is a turn that just, it never seems to end. Keep going left, keep going left. We're on board with Kyle Robertson, by the way, from the session. Once you get past turn one, you're going to be into turns 3 and 4, which are right-handers. You're now in the center section of the track, a little straightaway, another left-hander at turn 6, and now a right-hander that is a full 180 degrees to point you back in the other direction. Multiple apexes. You got a small little jink here for turn 10, and then you got a really tight left-hander hairpin back onto the oval section. And then after that, you're just gonna full throttle it all the way around the NASCAR roval section, around the second portion of the backstretch, and turn 12, which would be NASCAR, I assume 3 and 4. Onto the front stretch. Very short lap for this one tonight. So as Kyle comes up to the start finish straight and across the line, he's going to have a 1 minute 4 seconds 6:51. So that is a pretty quick time that we are going to be seeing our front runners running. I think I managed to stay in the 105s. I think a couple of the guys got down to 103. How about you, Els?
I was in the 105s, man. These guys are crazy on our team, man. And especially Avery from I think Cincinnati. He's getting
Yeah,
shout outs. Shout out him. These guys are real fast on this track, and I could not keep up. 105, mid 105, low 105s. I did a 104 in the race, but that don't really count because draft. But
sure. Sure, yeah, I was like I said, it was my first time driving this circuit, so by the time we got to the race, I was still experimenting with different lines and stuff like that. So I managed 105s, but I had quite a few 106s as well, as some of those experimental lines did not pay off for me. So before we read off our grid, I want to go ahead and say that our tonight's onboard is sponsored by our very own Lesean Young-Dilworth's content channel, L's on the Sim 888. He creates some pretty awesome iRacing content over on YouTube, Instagram, and occasional streams on Twitch and Kick. Check out your opportunity to be the armchair racing steward as you get to voice your opinions on who is in the wrong, who should have left more space, and who needs a drive-through penalty, as he has a ton of content asking just that from his iRacing official and league races. Els has already started creating some mashup content from Odyssey Motorsports TV, combining our broadcast feed with his onboard feed and the Discord chat as the events are folding on track. Real awesome stuff over there. So check out Els on the Sim 888 on pretty much all the socials when you get a chance. So that is all of our pre-race shenanigans taken care of. Let's go ahead and jump to our grid. So jump over the grid here. It was a solo qualifying 3 laps. So Avery Dickerson, as El said earlier, he is going to be on pole position with a 104.465. Kyle Robertson, who we rode on board with, we actually watched that lap, is on the front row as well in second place. Third place, Byron Hayes. Fourth place, Kobe Brooks.
And in fifth place, we have Oliver Brooks. Sixth place, Dennis Daniel. Seventh place, Alex Arberti. Eighth place, we have Javi Sierra.
Ninth place, you have your very own Lesean Young-Dilworth. 10th place, Brad Gardner. 11th place, Marshall Darden. 12th place, Johnny Dollar.
And in 13th place, we have Kyle Shuck. 14th place, we have Frankie Ha. 15th place, we have Emil Tu. 16th place, we have Connor Hayes.
Yep, and I'll just go ahead and finish it out. 17th place is yours truly, TJ Yankee. Anthony Cox is in 18th place. Miles Brown in 19th place. Dennis Hawley in 20th place. Jeffrey Davis in 21st place. David Tamira in 22nd. 23rd is Delmas Ferdinands. And 24th is Andy Van Elzen. I think that we have more. We did have more. All right, so 25th, Keegan Gorgashuch, Chaz Justice, Balin Pierre, Perrine, and Matt Hyde. I do not believe they I think they left the session, so they are not a part of the session. So let's go ahead and jump to our grid. I'm going to speed this up a little bit as all right, there we go. All right, we are now on the grid. Jump to TV2, so we're on board with Avery Dickinson for right now. As Kyle Robertson was given the pre-race speech. And we will start our parade lap here in a moment once you see Kyle's car pop in. There it is.
Not a bad looking car.
Yeah, there's a lot of good looking cars there. Right, so we are just going to speed through the beginning portion of this lap, and once they're about halfway through, we'll go back to regular speed and we'll get ready to broadcast the race. We got a 20-minute session, no damage, no need for tires. Look how dusty that is. That was one of the things that I noticed, is how dusty that infield section is. I mean, we are in the desert out in Phoenix, Arizona, so that makes sense, but I just wasn't expecting the realism to hit that hard.
Yeah, the simulation that they made over there in iRacing is pretty interesting and pretty fun when you get these little details, the sand in your face pretty much, and you get rain sometimes in the second session, and it's pretty detailed as well. But this session, we're seeing dust. So, yeah, definitely pretty good to have. Nice details.
Yeah, and as you can see, this is a relatively, I mean, compared to Daytona, this is a relatively small track. Again, with a minute and 4 minute and 5 second lap time, it's pretty quick. But it was very challenging. There's a lot of surprising undulations. The curbs were tricky to navigate in that infield section, and like I said, for me, it was my first time doing it, so it was a full learning experience for me.
Yeah, I haven't had many laps on it myself. It was just learning just one like 20-minute practice before the what is it, like 10-15 minute practice we had.
Yeah.
And then we went straight into qualifying and then in the race, and then now it's just now I'm trying to figure out how these guys in the front here got the time that I could not get in qualifying nor practice. So let's see what these guys are doing.
Yeah, pretty full field, 28 drivers on the grid. And we are getting ready to go green flag racing. Avery Dickinson takes the field around, takes the green flag as we head into that long left-hander that is turn 1. Oh, 3, 4, 5 wide. All right, we got a couple things going off there. Anthony Cox went off track. Whole bunch of things going on back there. Els, you're going 2 and 3 wide. We got cars rubbing paint all over the place. Holy cow. A lot going on so far.
Whole lot going on here.
Oh, goodness.
Oh. Didn't know that happened.
So that was Dennis Hawley. Let's see what happened with that as he comes through the corner here. And, double bump into the wall.
Oh, man. It happens. It's racing.
Yeah, and like I said, this is just for fun. Oh, man. I'm so used to the live thing, I hit live.
Let's keep going.
Let's go ahead and rewind this back. We're going to go back to lap 1. Like I said, this is a replay, so I'm used to seeing the replay and hitting live. So let's go ahead and try that again. We're up in the front with Avery Dickinson, Oliver Brooks. This is where it went 4 wide. Oh, my goodness. He just pinned somebody there.
Everybody making contact pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty tight little.
I think it was pretty much the same across the board. Everyone not very well versed in this track, so everyone was kind of learning it. And then and there's that car going off. Dennis Hawley crashing. As we are heading on towards back towards the hairpin for the first time, back onto the NASCAR portion. Real tight left-hander all the way down to first gear. Everyone's going to accordion up.
It was pretty tricky for me, man. Like slowing down and getting the car rotated and trying to keep momentum. It was difficult there too. I don't know how you were feeling, TJ.
Oh, I was out for a Sunday drive in the back there, just watching the chaos for the most part. I had one off, but it wasn't too bad. See Johnny Dollar and Javi Severa going side by side into that turn 1. Oh, a little bit of rubbing there from Lesean. You're right behind both of them.
Yep.
You're gonna miss.
I got offline. I remember that.
Yeah, it does happen sometimes. But now you're on the inside for this turn. So, oh goodness, hold it together as you're going through turn 7 and 8. That long 180 right-hander with multiple apexes, and then you got Miles Brown coming up on you as well. Oh, and there's the spin that I saw, and that's a mill running into you. That was me. That was going by right in front of you there. Awesome livery on this car. I mean, just look how pretty that looks. The Odyssey Motorsport TV logo on the top there. Thank you, Els. That looks absolutely fantastic, bud.
Thank you, TJ. I did my best on it, but I tell you what, TJ, your car isn't a little better than mine right now because mine's all banged up.
Well, the good news is, yeah, no damage tonight, so the cars just magically heal themselves about 2 seconds after you take the damage, so it's looking fresh again.
All right. At least my work didn't go in vain, man.
Yeah, so right now we got Kyle Robertson and Avery Dickinson, two quickest guys for the most part in our group, with a couple others, Byron Hayes. Miles Brown is usually up there with the rest of the guys as well, but he started without qualifying, and he had never driven the track before, so he was going to just work his way up from the back. From what I heard in the Discord chat, these two are having a pretty good race, so hopefully we see some interesting stuff with that. See if Kyle's able to make a move into turn 1 here as we go through that's lap 4 already.
How long is this race?
It's 20 minutes.
Say how long this race is?
Yep, it's a
20-minute race. Okay.
20-minute race, so right around 20 laps. Probably 19.
You don't even realize you do that many laps. It went by quickly for me.
I felt the opposite. I kept looking up at the timer, and I was just like, "Oh wow, there's still 10 minutes left," because there were so many laps. Let's see what's going on in the back. We got a group of cars here that are fighting for position. This is Alex Alberti, as we see. I think that was Connor Hayes that went off wide there.
Oh, he goes a little deep right there.
Oh yeah, he does. And that corner is really tricky in this car. That's why I was taking so many, we'll say, experimental lines. Is because, I didn't have any practice on this, so I didn't know which was the quickest way around. But that hairpin is pretty tough, I'm not going to lie. I was going down to first gear. I heard later that everyone else was as well. So, apparently I was going down the right gear.
Especially with the Arizona sun beaming down your face. Made it even worse.
Yes, we got Anthony Cox right on the rear bumper of Miles Brown in this group here. Not entirely sure if he made a move on this lap or not. You can still see the dust being kicked up in that infield section. We're going to jump just ahead with these guys going side by side. This is Marshall Darden, Connor Hayes, and Alex Alberti. Shuffling around a bit as they are picking their way through that hairpin. Now onto that NASCAR section. I didn't feel too much draft going around this, or I didn't notice it at least. How about you, Els? Did you feel like the draft was something here?
Well, a little bit. I mean, I didn't really reel anybody in because of the draft, but my lap times did come down a little bit.
Right.
So
yeah, Connor Hayes touched the wall and he got overtaken. So that wasn't a draft pass. That was a one car hitting the wall, the other car not, to slow down that way. So we got a pretty big train of cars here. We got about eight to 9 cars in, all within about a second and a half of each other here. Oh, is that Connor Hayes? Yeah, Connor Hayes goes wide. Alex Alberti takes the lead of this train here. Miles Brown trying to catch up to him. He is Anthony Cox right behind him as we see, multiple people going around here. There's that Odyssey Motorsports car, Emil 2 in the white DriveTrainer Ivory. Oh, goodness. And I rub a little paint there with Johnny Dollar. Oh, off the wall. I'm going to get the inside. I'm going to get the inside here. Oh, man.
And he's off.
He is way off in the Dynaco livery. You got to turn left to go right, man. Sorry, that's a car.
Here I come, trying to make a comeback.
That's a Cars reference. Well, that's what his livery is. So, yeah, we got Els right behind him, trying to make up that position as we got some bumping and grinding going back and forth here. I'm still leading this group, but at some point I'm going to overcook it into one of the corners and watch these guys go by. But L is going side by side with the Dynaco car.
Try to let him go and cut back a little bit, but unable to get the drive. Unable to get a drive, so I don't even think the drive really made a difference.
Yeah, I don't think it did either. Like you said, I think with all the cars being so close to each other, yeah, your lap time might have came down, but it wasn't like you said, it wasn't like you're gaining on people.
Right. It's just not long enough, or fast enough, or straight enough.
And we got Kyle Shook coming up behind you as well, trying to get in on the action, as we saw some smoke there. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. L's taking a look up through the inside in that infield section. Let's see if you are able to make it stick. No. Oh, he's going to go wide again and be on the inside. And around he goes. You guys touch. I think he was a little out of control there. But well done on taking the move. We're going to jump up to our leaders real quick. Of Kyle Robertson. He's kind of got 3/4 of a second. But right behind him is Avery Dixon, Byron Hayes, and Kobe Brooks. All pretty close together as they go into turn 1. Yeah, these guys, I mean, I don't know how much, if these guys have driven this track before, but if they haven't, they got acclimated to it so quick. It's really quite impressive.
Oh, we're over here like, how y'all getting 104s? And we're just struggling to just hit that, and it's like I can barely. And the curbs on this track are like mountains. They're like the Phoenix Mountain in the background there. Like, you know, they're just all over the track. Like this curb right here, in the harbor.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Mountain. Like, yeah, like don't hit that, otherwise you're gonna lose a lot of time down this NASCAR straight. And into turn 1.
Especially with this car, I mean, it's better since it's been updated, but I mean, the suspension travels quite a bit. So you go over that curb, the whole car is gonna like pogo on you. So yeah, we got to be real careful with these curbs here. But these guys are holding it together pretty well. We're gonna jump back just a little bit to Javi Sierra as they are going. Oh, this is part of this group. Here, Miles Brown is caught up to everyone. I think you're not in this group yet either. Oh, goodness. We got a whole bunch of paint scraping going here. Alex Alberti, Dennis Daniel, Miles Brown, Oliver Brooks, all fighting for a spot in the top 10.
Miles Brown must have came from all the way in the back. You stated earlier.
Yeah, he was behind me when we started.
Yeah.
He's all the way up to 10th already, so that is like I said, he's usually up there with our front guys, but he wasn't able to put in a qualifying lap time, and he had never driven the track before, so again, didn't take him long to acclimate to the track. So
that's a skill within itself.
Oh, absolutely.
We got smoke.
I think someone touched the wall a little bit. Oh, they're going to dive in. Miles takes evasive action there as he saw the guys in front of him get a little wild. Oh, goodness.
A little contact right there.
Yeah, a little contact from Dennis Daniels.
Almost off track.
That was something I was definitely looking forward to with this session being post Daytona 24, 3 wide into that triple apex here. Miles is going to get one position as Alex Alberti continues to lead him, but and now Dennis Daniel taking that position as well. Oh, goodness. Evasive actions as someone was going slow in the hairpin and caused an accordion effect there. Oh, goodness.
Oh, some more smoke.
We got to see what happened there.
Definitely got to see what happened there. It was just chaos going on in this little hairpin.
Okay, here we go. All right, so going into NASCAR. He just came down on him, and I guess Yeah, he tried to go up at the same time. It was just they kind of met in the middle, and there they stay. Let's jump to...
Wow.
Yep, there's me going by. I had already gone off at that point, but Els, you were catching up to that group of cars as well. With Kyle Shook right behind you, also a DriveTrainer Motorsports driver. We get to watch Kyle in the Kansas City Race League that we do on Tuesday nights. He's actually really exciting to watch. So yeah, I would honestly say I don't think I ever got for this course. I don't think I ever got turn one where I was like, yeah, that was a good one. I always felt like I probably should have done that slightly different.
I don't think we ever will in this little session that we had. We needed a lot more time to practice to be competitive, and I agree with you on that. Like, we just jumped in, and
yeah,
that's why we were kind of at the back there. So
yeah, as Kyle Robertson, Avery Dickinson going toe to toe, as obviously we see Avery Dickinson now leading from Kyle Robertson, so a pass was made, but Kyle is not one to have an overtake stay for long. He's always going to go back on the attack, and he's got Byron Hayes, who's also very quick right on his rear bumper as well. Kobe Brooks keeping this top train as a 4-car train. We'll see if anyone's able to pull a gap or make a move as they go onto that hairpin back onto the oval section to finish up lap 13 here. So we're already more than halfway through this session. I do appreciate Avery's Arizona T livery. Home
very
track.
fitting, very fitting.
The drink of the home track. Yeah.
Very, very fitting.
Kyle had that first corner nailed down. Look how tight he took that and was able to just stay right on the rear bumper of Avery Dickinson. Guy's a wizard behind the wheel, that's for sure.
Yeah, Kyle definitely knows what he's doing behind a race car or a simulated race car. I'll tell you what.
Well, I mean, I think you could probably say it for both. He's raced with DriveTrainer Motorsport in Champ Car Endurance Series, and apparently he's done very, very well there as well. So he is the one who's told me that the sim skills transfer over to real life racing skills pretty well. Obviously, it's not exactly the same, but it does pretty well. But yeah, Kyle's an absolute weapon in that vehicle, or whatever vehicle it is, whether it's digital or real. Finishing up lap.
I definitely agree with Jay.
Yeah. Yep, finishing up lap 14, waiting for what the move is going to be. As you can see, he's got his windshield wipers on to wipe that dust off. I did that a couple times during the session. Els, did you?
I actually didn't think about doing that.
It works.
So I just kept driving.
Oh my goodness,
I didn't even realize.
Yeah, I got it tied on my steering wheel to a button, and it does help. This track, it helped a lot.
I think they may have came on automatically for me, but I can't recall. That's something that just goes across your head, you know?
Oh, now Byron Hayes taking a look on Kyle Robertson. He's now on the inside, but I think Kyle got a little bit better drive out of that as Kobe Brooks drops back down behind Byron Hayes to try to get his draft going around the oval section towards start-finish rate. We're already on lap 15. So as we were driving, I know at some point towards the front, some fireworks happened with this lead group. That's why I'm not leaving it, because I heard it in the Discord, as Kyle Robertson takes the inside through the finish of turn 1 into turn 2, and he takes the lead. Avery Dixon still in second. Byron Hayes still in third. Kobe Brooks still holding on this. These four guys are just in a class of their own as they are just pulled away from the pack.
Yeah, that was a pretty solid move into turn 1 right there. I couldn't do anything like that. That was pretty amazing.
Yeah, now I do remember Kyle saying multiple times towards the end of the race that his his line into turn 1 did chew up his front tires quite a bit, so we'll see what happens with that as the closing laps unfold here. I was definitely feeling the grip lessen up a little bit, so if his front line through that first corner was chewing up his tires, I could only imagine how much it would affect other people that didn't have the car dialed in as much as he did. He holds the lead for now on lap 17. It's a pretty good looking livery. Did you do that one, or did Kyle do that one, or?
Yeah, we did a kind of a team effort with all the liveries. Take the time to see what kind of details they want to put in to make theirs stand out. His has a gold
I see that
helmet on the side, and that was his choice. So yeah,
looks good.
We all put it together.
Looks real good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like my red helmet with the Odyssey Motorsports TV logo on the roof and the Phoenix logo on the side, which ironically enough we are at Phoenix, so haha. But I like the red. I think it goes well with my car. I think the gold goes well with his. I know he's usually repping the Jamaican colors as well.
As always, as he should.
Oh, Avery Dixon takes the outside line, holds it as we see both cars get a little squirrely, but Kyle fights back, but he's going to lose out to both Avery Dickinson and Byron Hayes.
What a move. What a move.
That was a heck of a move.
Kyle's coming back with a vengeance. I know he is. He's a racecraft wizard once again, so just because he's 2 cars back doesn't mean he might not take the win.
Absolutely. But I mean, the other big thing, again, is you saw all 3 of those cars dancing on the edge of grip there, and all 3 drivers holding it together pretty well. Oh, Kyle hits the wall coming out of the hairpin. I think his front tires are just completely shot. If he's struggling at the hairpin, let's see if Byron Hayes can do something here in the closing laps on Avery Dickinson.
I think Avery Dickinson actually realized that his tires were going out and then just tucked him behind Kyle and allowed Kyle to get him chewed up.
Might be the case. Let's see if Byron... Yeah, Byron went a little wide there into turn 1 and 2. And you can see Kyle back there struggling to keep up with these top 2. I think he just chewed his tires up, and he's just hanging on to 3rd place right now.
But Byron Hayes looks like he's about to take the win here.
Ooh.
We're about to see something into this hairpin. Pretty sure.
Well, let's see what happens here as... Nope, he just tucks in behind, tries to get a good drive out of that hairpin. Kyle Robertson caught back up to him, so let's see what happens here. Keep an eye out on the flag stand, because I accidentally hit live, the timer at the top is not going, so we're going to just have to keep an eye out for the white flag ourselves. Yep, that's the white flag right there.
You have a good
that is not the white flag. That was the checkered flag. So Avery Dickinson ends up taking the lead. Byron Hayes tried to get him back, was not able to. Kyle Robertson ended up coming in 3rd. Kobe Brooks in 4th. Miles Brown from nearly last all the way up to 5th. That's your top 5 for this DriveTrainer Motorsports community session. Just giving a minute for everyone to finish so that the results come in, and then we'll see if we can get... Yep, just want all of those names to turn from blue to white. That means everyone crossed the line. As if I remember correctly, I was bet down in 15th. I want to say that lead group was only about 15 to 20 seconds behind me. That's how fast they were going.
Those guys are crazy fast, man. And to keep it on this little tight track is crazy, that momentum.
Yeah, so I think that's going to do it. So once again, your top 5, Avery Dickinson in first place, winning this DriveTrainer Motorsports Friday night community session in the GR86 at Phoenix Road Course. Byron Hayes, second place. Kyle Robertson, third place. Kobe Brooks, fourth place. Miles Brown, fifth place. Els, why don't you go all the way up to 11th?
And in sixth place, we have Connor Hayes. Seventh place, we have Oliver Brooks. Eighth place, Kyle Shook. Ninth place, myself, Lesean Young-Dilworth. 10th place, Emil Tu. And 11th place, Marshall Darden.
Yep, 12th place is going to be Javi Sierra. 13th, Anthony Cox. 14th, Frankie Ha. Myself, TJ Yankee. And 15th, 16th, Johnny Dollar. 17th, Brad Gardner. 18th, Alex Oberti. 19th, Dennis Daniel. And 20th is Dennis Hawley. That is all the cars that finished. I know at one point there was about 25 cars in the race section, but sometimes people leave a little early. But I mean, it was fun overall. Like I said, I'm the type of person that I like to practice a course a lot before I race it, but it's also nice to jump into a session and just, hey, this is just for fun. Els, did you have a good time at the track?
I enjoyed it. I just wish that incident didn't take me out of the race. Wanted to be at least mid-pack and fighting for something, but it's just for fun. It's a DTM community session, and we normally are just having fun, respectful racing, and that just happens.
Yep.
And you just got to man up and just keep pushing to the end. So I ended up in ninth place. Can't be too upset at that, and had fun. Had fun.
Yeah, no, I had fun too. Again, these community sessions, it's kind of a mix of a bunch of different things. We have a lot of drivers that are in leagues. Like I said, Kyle Shook is in that Kansas City Race League that we also broadcast. A bunch of the guys are in the Fox Teca Tuesday night that's earlier than the Kansas City Race League. So a lot of the times you will see these DriveTrainer community sessions will be those tracks so that our drivers can train together. Train how you drive how you train. And then this first session tonight was just to have a good time. After we did the 24 hours of Daytona with two teams, I think it was 15 drivers total. This was just a nice blowing off of steam as a team. But that is going to be that's going to be it for our broadcast tonight. Huge thanks to all the drivers who participated, and to DriveTrainer Motorsports for hosting another fun community session. So I am TJ Yankee.
And I'm Lesean Young-Dilworth.
And that is going to conclude our broadcast tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. Stay tuned for the next broadcast on Odyssey Motorsports TV.